A lot of people get caught up in trying to keep up with the Joneses, and that can get them into financial ruin. And so today's meat on the bone segment, we're actually going to talk about keeping up with the Joneses. And this is going to be taken directly from an article that's written by Ramsey Solutions. Okay. So everyone knows who they are. You've met them before. They're probably the family living like no one else, just a few houses down from yours. Mr. Jones drives the Bentley. Mrs. Jones drives the Mercedes. Their house is picture perfect. Their yard is the best in the neighborhood. Their children are so polite, they make even the Von Trapp kids look like heathens. Okay. The Joneses are the envy of social media. They throw the best parties. They drive the nicest cars. They have the big screen TVs in every single room. You know, they sport the latest smartphones and they go on the most Instagram worthy vacations. But the question is, how can they afford it? And even more important, is life just about keeping up with the Joneses? If you make decent money, but still never seem to be able to invest, chances are you're living either at or above your means and you're guilty of trying to keep up with the Joneses. And here's the thing, 78% of people in America are living paycheck to paycheck. Basically, that means almost 8 out of 10 people probably can't afford the home they're living in and can't afford the car they're driving. They might not even have the cash to cover the next emergency that pops up. That's kind of crazy, right? So why are so many people going into so much debt? Well, to be honest, it's about comparison. And trying to keep up with the Joneses can not only make you feel lousy about yourself, but it can also inspire extremely bad spending decisions. See, Matt, the issue stems from people making more money. Now, obviously, we all want to make more money, but the problem is when we start elevating our lifestyle and spending more money. And when times are tough, okay, as they are for millions of Americans right now, it is way too easy to fall into bad money habits that can make you feel all warm and fuzzy in the moment, but they may be extremely devastating in the long run. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, there are huge benefits of living like no one else. So what are those benefits? Number one, you'll gain more self-control. You may have heard this before, but adults make a plan and they follow it. Children do what feels good. When you're living like no one else, you'll be following your plan with ease, and no longer will you be swiping that credit card at the mention of the word sale. Okay. Number two, you'll radiate confidence. When you're not focused on keeping up with the Joneses, you'll be surprised to find that you'll stop caring about what other people think, and you'll even pinpoint the people who are keeping you in debt. It's about chasing your goals and about building financial legacy for your family, not about the car you drive or even if you've got a fancy gold card. Okay. Number three is that you'll become more goal driven. Listen, you've already made the best goal ever, and that's to get out of debt. So once you've achieved that, making and setting goals for yourself just gets easier and easier. You'll learn how to set smart goals that you can measure and then run hard to achieve them. And it all starts with becoming debt free. All right. Number four, you'll be able to give generously. And the best part of living like no one else is the fact that you can start giving like no one else. When you are no longer throwing your paycheck to your past, you're freed up to start living and giving the way that, a lot of people expect to give. Number five, you will leave a legacy. Imagine leaving an inheritance to your children or your grandchildren, and heck, maybe even your great grandchildren. When you're living like no one else, you have the ability to set yourself up for the retirement of your dreams, give generously, and make plans to leave a legacy that will change your family tree. It is human nature and perfectly normal for us to want to be liked by other people. We want to be happier. We want to be socially accepted. So it is normal to think that the grass is greener just by having more stuff. Okay. Just remember, folks, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it.